Here we go. Okay. So, yeah. I kind of was screwing around. I didn't really have much time yesterday. It was weird. Doing a lot of things. So, I didn't get as much done as I would have liked, even over the past couple of days. Unfortunately, didn't really have time to get as much grinding as I'd like. It's kind of problematic, but it's fine. Mostly, I did go around. I collected what weapons I could, but in the process, I accidentally got too close to Yamai's area, and that triggered a phone call, which has now locked me out of sub stories. And yeah, that's kind of a problem. On the plus side, though, I did take the time and build a maxed out legendary Sujimanji, just for the express purpose of having maxed out the Sujimancer for Kasuga. But
Time to put our
it's
feet up.
not important right now. So we're gonna finish out Tomizawa's thing, and then we'll do Adachi stuff, and then we'll go through and we'll go into the next thing. I'm not too worried about what I'm going to be missing out on because eventually we'll get back to
So,
Honolulu and doing
hey,
stuff.
I've been thinking about it over the last few drinks. You really are a weirdo, you know that?
Wait, what? You tried to throw down?
Come on, man. This whole friendship started at gunpoint. And you still bothered to help me out. Fast forward to today, and we're straight up homies. I'm grateful, is all. Meeting you changed my life. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I hope we keep this up, you and me.
Me too. To raising more hell together, Tomy.
You know, I find it funny that they put this cutscene in, but they don't really have any mechanical advantage to it as far as I'm aware. I suppose it'll help later on the line when I get Jungi and need to start leveling him and his bond up, so it's going to be a little weird, but I think it'll be fine. Ultimately. Oh, and I might as well give all the stuff to Chitose as well. I'm thinking on it.
Hey, Adachi, about that ask you had for me earlier. No good info's been coming in lately.
Oh, is that right? Not surprised, honestly. I wasn't really expecting much.
Don't be so down. I'll ask around some more.
Yo, sup, fellas? What were you two talking about?
Ah, nothing much. Just asking the bartender for a little favor. Hey, thanks again, barkeep. I didn't mean to ask while you were busy, though.
Don't worry about it. Just relax. Enjoy the drinks.
So, what's this about a favor? Or is it something you can't tell me?
Nah, it's no secret. I knew someone who supposedly moved to Hawaii a long time ago, see? I heard they opened a jewelry shop here, so I asked the bartender if he could look into their whereabouts.
Judging by how things went earlier, I'm guessing he couldn't find them?
I don't even know if they did open up shop. Honestly, I've just been grasping at straws.
But even if you didn't ask the bartender, couldn't you just reach out to the person yourself?
Well, the last time we met was 20 years ago.
Oh, gotcha. Let me guess. That acquaintance of yours is one pretty lady?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Is it hard for you to talk about her? Just say the word and I'll lay off.
That's not what you think. Heck, you might even get kind of bored listening to the whole story.
Hey man, we got time. Now you got me curious.
Well, back when I was a cop, she was involved in this one case. A robbery took place at her father's gem shop 20 years ago. She was just a high school student at the time.
A jewel heist, huh? Who were the perps?
Three-man team. We caught him the day after, of course. And recovered the stolen jewels, too.
Wow, damn. Gotta hand it to the Japanese police. I'm guessing you were assigned to that case.
Right. Just one of many investigators.
And now that same girl from way back then has a shop of her own here in Hawaii?
Well, that's what the rumor says. So I figured, since I'm already here in Hawaii, I may as well go check up on her, see how she's doing.
You think she still remembers you?
That, I'm not too sure, and the only way to find out is by meeting her.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, I'll help you look for her shop. Maybe it was fate you came all the way here to Hawaii.
Nah, don't worry, man. It's fine. Seriously, you're busy enough as it is. And the bartender's already looking into things for me, so I'll be all right on my own.
Well, anyway, good luck finding that shop. You got any leads to make the search any easier?
Oh, only her name. Akiko Manabe. Not many Japanese folks selling jewelry here in Hawaii, so I probably have enough clues to go on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that said, there's also a chance she did open up shop, but things didn't go so well. And since I don't even know for certain in the first place, I'd rather not get my hopes up. That's why I'll just take my time investigating.
Gotcha. Sounds like a solid plan. All right then. How about a toast? To Akiko-san's success.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Oh, right, he wasn't doing that before. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be a bit of a short one, but you know, it's just kind of how things have been going.
Yo! Sup, Adachi-san?
Hey! Actually, I talked to the bartender earlier.
Huh? Oh, about Akiko-san's shop. You had him check whether or not it's in Hawaii, right?
Yep, that's right. Turns out he couldn't find anything.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. But you don't know for sure, right? It's not like he combed through every grain of sand on the island.
He's talked to a fair share of people, though, so honestly, I've pretty much given up already.
You sure it's not just a bit of bad luck? I don't know, I just feel like it's way too early to give up.
I didn't have anything concrete to work with in the first place. Thinking I'd find her right away with that little info? Rookie mistake.
Haha, then I guess this is where the search really starts. Don't worry, man. I'm sure she's here somewhere.
Now how am I supposed to say no to that?
I'll keep an eye out in town, see if there are any jewelry shops around from now on.
Thanks. But there's something I gotta tell you.
What's up?
Oh, Akiko-san might consider me as nothing more than a nuisance.
Why is that?
Well, to tell you the truth, 20 years ago, when the shop got robbed, the police could have prevented it entirely.
Prevented it? How?
A few days before the incident, the police received a report claiming suspicious individuals were visiting the shop. The person who filed the report was just a high schooler at the time. Akiko-san.
Oh, dang. But there's not much the police can do when you tell them someone's acting suspicious.
Exactly. Even though she came all the way to the station, they couldn't take her at her word. To them, she was just a kid. As for her parents, well, and their daughter took it so seriously that it felt like they were accompanying her just to humor her.
Oh, so because none of the adults believed her, nobody stopped the robbery from happening.
Well, I learned that Akiko-san had stopped by the station before, when I interviewed her after the incident. She told me that a man would visit the shop multiple days a week but never bought anything. Also said that he'd look around with this hard, intense stare, like he was eyeing everything.
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. But not sketchy enough for the police to take action, I guess.
And the best we could do is have more personnel patrolling the area, and even then we couldn't keep it up for days on end. So, because the police didn't do jack squat, a group of thieves broke in days later.
And one of them was the guy Akiko-san mentioned?
Yep. He was their ringleader.
Damn.
At the time of the crime, Akiko-san wasn't in the shop, but both her parents were. They ended up bound and gagged. Now, the two of them were lucky to get away with only minor injuries, though the psychological damage took its toll. When all was said and done and the criminals were behind bars, they eventually shut down for good.
Oh man, that's awful.
Akiko-san was pissed the police didn't lift a damn finger. And I don't blame her. She played her best hand, but her folks still ended up in danger.
What exactly did she tell you? You took a report about what happened, right?
Something like, I told you this would happen, but the police refused to believe a word I said.
I can't imagine that was easy to hear.
Oh, when you're a detective, you make plenty of bitter memories. This was just a drop in the bucket.
Then you want to meet Akiko-san to apologize for the incident?
I'm not so sure myself. I just want to know if she's all right, more than anything else. If I didn't happen to be in Hawaii, I never would have even considered it.
Guess the only way to find out is to actually meet her.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll try to get in touch with my old contacts from back in the day later. You know, ask him if Akiko-san really does run a shop here in Hawaii, or if someone knows someone familiar with it.
Wait, what? You haven't done that yet?
Well, I wouldn't be able to take it if by some small chance her life was in a shambles. That's why I put off the investigation.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
But you know, after spilling my guts out to you, I feel like I could be a bit more expressive with my feelings from now on.
Glad to hear it. The best way to vent and get it all out of your system is over a few drinks with a pal. Am I right?
Maybe so. Who would have thought?
You're not a combo attacks, so that's good. It'll make it easier to build up his tag team gauge, which I've just been using for ultimates, which is damn powerful. Anyway, this and then our finale.
Hey, Adachi-san. What's wrong? I've never seen you this down before.
Oh, you could tell? Good eye.
Don't be like that, man. What happened?
Well, you see, I found Akiko-san's shop earlier and decided to swing by.
Wait, hold up. You're talking about that jewelry shop, right? That means she actually opened up her own place here? Why are you so down about that?
Come on, have a seat. Figure I ought to give you the rundown. I got in touch with someone I knew from back when I was a detective. Had to twist an arm to get him to look into stuff. And that's how I learned that Akiko-san managed to open a shop near Knight Street. I headed over to check out the area myself. That's when I heard about a jewelry shop owned by a Japanese woman.
Damn, you seriously pulled out all the stops, Adachi-san. Even the barkeeper here couldn't track it down.
Well, you know, some things you gotta do yourself. It was stupid of me to ask him to look for a shop that might not exist. Free of charge at that.
Yeah, you had no right to complain about that. Anyway, back up for a sec. Did you get to see Akiko-san?
Yeah, I did. Technically speaking. It seems like the shop's pretty popular with tourists who are in the know. There were a few customers browsing, but only one woman working the floor.
So, was it her?
I could never forget her face, even after 20 years. The moment I saw her, I knew without a doubt it was Akiko-san.
Seems like your reunion didn't go so smoothly, though. Else, you wouldn't be so down in the dumps, yeah?
Well, it doesn't matter how it went down. There's no way I left a great impression on her. But that aside, the moment I set foot in her shop, I got a gut feeling that one of the customers was up to no good.
See what?
So I figured I better keep an eye on him before talking to Akiko-san.
What makes you say he was up to no good?
Well, even though he was facing the jewels, his eyes were always glancing up, like he was checking out where the security cameras were. But Akiko-san didn't notice him at all. She had her hands full with another customer who kept asking to try on stuff.
I don't know, Adachi-san. Maybe it's just your imagination. Is it really that suspicious to look at security cameras?
Well, of course, that's not all. Another thing, he kept making eye contact with some other customers.
Eye contact how?
Well, take a wild guess. It was with the customer Akiko-san was assisting. They were probably pretending not to know each other. One person distracts the employee, and the others take their time scoping out how tight security is. At least half of the customers in the shop at the time must have been in on it.
What's their game then? Were they trying to make off with some necklaces or something?
Nah, not exactly. My gut says they were getting ready for a big heist. The next time they swing by, they'll have a way to shut down the shop's security system, and an escape route all planned out.
What, seriously?
I only left the shop after they did. Stuck around, on the off chance they'd lift something then and there.
At least nothing went down. Yet.
Right. But if they were already scoping out the place, they might strike soon.
Well, if you think something's up, I believe you.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that, but I got no proof. No one else would believe me.
Why's that?
There's no way the Hawaiian police is gonna get involved just because some tourist told them to watch out for a gang of robbers. Why would they waste resources mobilizing their officers? Especially when they don't even know if a robbery really will happen.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah, of course I do. Now, if you were in my shoes, what would your next move be?
Wouldn't it be best if we caught the robbers ourselves? I mean, you know what they look like, right?
Okay, catch them and do what? Say we hand them over to the police, but what for? And they haven't robbed anything yet. Besides, if we get a little rough trying to capture them, we could get sued.
All right, so what would you do?
After the whole gang left Akiko-san's shop, I managed to speak with her. At first, she didn't recognize me, until I told her that I used to be a Kanagawa police officer. She went pale after that. Then she looked at me with fear, anger, and pure loathing.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, it's not much of a surprise. In her eyes, I'm just another incompetent cop. Akiko-san tried to warn us about the incident, but we still didn't do a damn thing about it. We practically let her folks get robbed. Think about it like this. After 20 years, a former police officer pops up out of nowhere to warn you about an impending robbery. Also, consider the fact that this is someone she has history with. I mean, how do you think she reacted?
How did she react?
She was terrified, and on the verge of tears. Thought it was some kind of sick joke. Wouldn't you? I mean, from her point of view, I must have seemed a lot more suspicious than some prospective burglar.
No way, man. Maybe you've got it all wrong.
Nah. I couldn't get a word in with her after that. She chased me out of her shop, pretty much kicked my ass to the curb. Even told me to beat it, or else she'd call the cops on me.
I think I get it now. So that's what's got you down.
I just feel like such a dumbass. I should have stepped into her shoes then. Thought harder about how to approach her.
Calm down, Adachi-san. What's done is done. But Akiko-san's shop is still in danger, right? You've gotta tell her that, man.
No, I can't. She won't trust me. The moment she gets a glimpse of me, she'll go screaming for help. There's no way she'll hear me out.
Hey, how about this? Let's wait till she cools her head, and then we hit up her shop. You and me, buddy.
You're tagging along? But why?
Well, I'll talk to her first. Try to clear the air. Once she's calmed down, you can explain everything to her. Anyway, the problem at hand is that Akiko-san hasn't realized her shop's gonna get looted. No way we're standing by and letting it happen, right?
No, we're not. Not a chance in hell.
Good.
It doesn't matter what she thinks of me. What's important right now is her safety.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now you're starting to sound like the Adachi-san I know.
I bet I made a sorry sight. Lost my grip just because my feelings got a little hurt.
Hey man, it happens. I'm sure deep down in your heart, you were actually hoping for a teary reunion.
All right. You had your fun. Knock it off.
Okay. Come on, let's have ourselves another drink. Cool our heads a little.
Seriously, man, I don't have any ulterior motives or anything, so give it a rest.
Relax, dude.
So the good thing about this is I might have the supplies I need to max out Adachi's final weapon for his detective, which I switched I was training some other classes, but I switched everyone back to their uniques for now. Because, yeah, that kind of works better for me.
Dachi-san.
Kasuga, you got some time to spare? It's about Akiko-san's shop. Think you could have a word with her? That way I can warn her about the robbers.
Right. Yeah, sure.
If I show up out of the blue, I doubt Akiko-san would hear me out. I was thinking you could go in first, be our mediator. If she doesn't listen to what I have to say, then the shop's gonna be an easy mark for those robbers.
Yeah, if they actually try to break in, then we can pull one over on them and keep it from happening. Besides, when it comes to crime prevention, you're a pro.
Damn straight. But if we want things to work out, I need you to get Akiko-san to come around. Not to pile on too much pressure, but we have no other option. I'll be counting on you and your sweet talk, Kasuga.
Seriously, dude? What's sweet talk? Oh, this is it? At long last, Akiko-san's jewelry shop. Must be hard to run a business like this in a foreign country.
Right? That's why we gotta tighten security, make sure nothing happens. Hey, Kasuga, stay calm and listen.
Huh? What's up?
Those guys who just left the shop now, they were scoping out the place before, no doubt. Same guys I saw acting shady.
Seriously?
Oh God, don't tell me. They already struck?
What now?
I'm gonna check out the situation inside. Mind stalling them for me? There's a chance they snatched some jewelry.
Wait, how am I supposed to do that? Oh, shit! No time to think. Yo! Sup, my dudes? Got a sec? So, get this. I heard a real disturbing story around these parts. Apparently, some robbers are targeting the local jewelry stores.
What are you trying to say?
My friend said he saw some real suspicious guys just now. Over at the shop you just left, actually. You think that's true? Did you... You know, did you see anything strange back there?
Ignore him. Let's book it.
Oh, wait a second. What do we have here? What's with all those bags you're carrying? Huh? You wouldn't happen to have any jewels in there, would you?
Just who the hell are you?
Kasuga, they're the robbers. Catch them!
Yep, thought so. Roger that.
What's with these guys?
How's Akiko-san?
They had her tied up, but don't worry. She's safe now.
Great. Now it's our turn to stop him from running away.
Ready for this?
Now you're going down.
Yeah.
That one, huh?
Yeah, I'm still so high level compared to these guys. It's not
Let's
a
do
big
this.
deal.
You think I'm a fool?
It's gonna be a smackdown.
Nice knowing you.
I'm definitely gonna be overleveled. Most of the story. Probably gonna end in 60s, 70s at best. Shit. Okay. Hang on. I gotta figure out what I'm throwing away. Cause I'm carrying too much crap. meant to stop by a pawn shop, but I never got around to it.
Adachi-san, I called the police. They said they'll be here soon.
All right. Good to hear.
Oh, is that her?
Yep, that's Akiko-san.
Oh, knew it. Guess that means you've got her to trust you.
Well, something like that.
Adachi-san, Kasugo-san, thank you so much for what you did.
It's fine, Akiko-san. No need to lower your head. I'm just glad you're safe, really. That's all that matters to me.
But I was awful to you. All because I held a grudge over something that happened decades ago. I knew the police did what they could. I knew. But I could never accept it. Not with how things turned out. I guess no matter how many signs point to a crime, there's only so much you can do.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. See, Adachi-san here has his own agency now.
Huh?
Adachi Investigative Services, it's called. Lame-ass name aside, he's actually an expert at crime prevention. Like, he'll advise shop owners how to improve their security to keep folks from shoplifting. He's basically a consultant who gives you tips on how to protect yourself and your business.
Really now?
Hey, what's with the sales pitch, Kasuga? It's only gonna put her on the spot.
Oh no, it's fine.
I was right there with him when he built his company from the ground up. Always wondered what got him so motivated.
Oh, okay?
Now it's finally coming together. The reason he's been working so hard. It was to face his regret over being unable to help you and your parents at the time. Even though you told the right people, the police, they still couldn't act when it counted. Time passed, and now here he is, in charge of an organization that can finally make a difference. Well, at least that's how I see it.
Yeah, I should have figured you'd spout off a bunch of BS. Not in front of the person it's about. Come on.
Could it be there's a hint of truth in his tale?
Well, I mean, lots of former officers go into this kind of field. It's nothing special.
Is that right?
When you're a cop, you come to realize there are going to be times when you won't be able to save someone. And to me, you were one of those people. I am so sorry I couldn't help you that time.
No, don't be. Please stop. Everything's fine now.
You guys just keep on apologizing to each other. So, have you overcome 20 years of regret yet?
Maybe I have. I don't think I've ever been happier in my whole life.
To me, you're someone I can't ever thank enough. I owe you so much. Words can't describe how grateful I am. Again, thank you very much.
Well, that was great. So, let's get Adachi's ultimate weapon, and then we'll go with the next story beat, because I can't do anything else right now. Well, other than grind, that's not particularly entertaining.
Isn't that great, Adachi-san? And Akiko-san doesn't resent you anymore?
It sure is. But everything that's happened only made me realize that I actually do miss running my own business. It reminded me of how I felt when I first considered starting one.
Well then, in that case...
What?
After we're back in Ijincho for good, how about giving it another shot? Get Adachi Investigative Services back on its feet.
I don't know. It's just...
You're doing everything you can to help me out. That's why next time, I'll be sure to return the favor. If there's anything I can do, just say the word. Well, only if it's cool with you.
Unbelievable. You're willing to go that far for me?
Seriously, though, how about it? I mean, you were so fired up starting out. And now I know why you were so motivated. So,
All right, Kasuga, enough. I get where you're coming from. I'll remember every little thing you just said, so don't go forgetting it later, all right?
hey, you ought to know me by now. I'm not that kind of half-hearted asshole, am I?
True. Thanks, pal.
No regrets. So I think I only have Jungi Han's stuff whenever that happens. Because I assume, even he shows up in the title, I assume he's the last playable character. He'll probably join in a chapter. Like, he's probably going to join in
No need to
chapter 13, maybe? Maybe. Come on. Yeah, see, this is the problem when those icons are so close. Sometimes it'll just zero in on the wrong one. And that's just no good. No good at all.
Good to see. What is it now?
Yeah. Detective. What does this finally do? Perfect guards. Damage the enemy attack. Oh. Fun. Well then.
I'll start right
Okay.
now. See how much nice work.
That I'll need to upgrade it later. Because I don't believe. I don't believe I have the materials. Well, I got some, but I won't be able to fully upgrade it, so I'm just not going to bother.
So long, old.
You know?
Bloody.
So we got another stop to deal with. Ugh. And then we'll go deal with Yamai, because apparently he has some traitors going. That was what I got a phone call about, and that was, that's something that happened between the streams. I normally would have tried to dodge it with, saving, like quitting and loading and that kind of sort of thing, but there was too much time between autoserves. I just went, you know what, not doing it.
I'll sue you!
Okay, you asked for it.
And we're just gonna knock you guys out.
We were two
Oh.
before.
Never fought those guys, okay.
Oh.
Sup?
And over the gift set.
Oh,
Okay, great. Oh,
Wow. Sup?
oh,
Yeah.
okay. And with that, that'll be a thing that'll come back later, I'm sure. So let's go over and deal with Yamai stuff. Yeah, I know there's like 3 items I'm missing. The 3 ultimate weapons I'm missing. Because the enemies weren't spawning. Plus, the Hitman, which is again, it's Jungi's class from the original. So, you know, like one of them's in Kamurocho. I can go grab that next. I'll grab that next time I'm in Japan. We'll grab it, or we'll try and grab it. Why do I keep doing that? I'll also probably want to stop by the pawn shop. Fix this inventory problem. Level 35. Yeah. See, I can't do side stories, so I'm cut off from too much shit right now.
Open this goddamn door! You got 5 seconds before we break it down!
What the hell? Aren't those Yamai's people? This is crazy!
Boss, Kasuga's here.
Good. Show him my face.
Hey, incoming. That guy doesn't look like he's Yakuza, does he?
You!
Aloha, Ichiban Kasuga.
Wait! You behind this crap?
Buddy, I'm just a messenger. Which reminds me, my business partner would like a quick word.
Oh, you just never give up, Kasuga-san.
Hey, John.
Didn't I tell you? Stop calling me that.
Hey, John. You were in Bleach, Japan, weren't you? And a reporter before that. The Arakawa family set you up, though, right?
So?
All of this. Is it all payback against the Yakuza for wrecking your life?
What if it is?
If it is, why endanger Akane-san and Lani for your revenge? They've done nothing to you. You want to get even? Why don't you take me alone?
Huh?
I'm an Arakawa family member. I'm why Bleach Japan went under. Ichan, if there's anyone in the world who still deserves your hatred, it's me. What do you want? You could torture me, skin me, kill me? Where are you? I'll come running!
Hey, Ichiban, think this through, would you?
Oh, how quintessentially you, Kasuga-san. Really now? Why would I ever trust you? A Yakuza with his back to the wall would say anything. Besides, Lonnie's a more important capture than you'd ever be. I want every Yakuza to suffer, not just one. Ebina-san can make that happen once he has the girl.
Heiji, listen, it's me! What are you trying to do?
No. I'm not interested in your questions. Don't you have more pressing matters to attend to? Little old Akane is going to need your help very soon. Yamai's territory is up for grabs, you see. Dwight's offered it to whoever snatches her first. Naturally, Polycana supports his decision.
The hell?
This is Hawaii, Caron. Gang or police. Polycana signing the checks. Any guppy Yakuza who wants to survive in this pond better swear up to the kahuna. And word's out. Yamai and the old woman are the price to buy in.
To be frank, Lonnie is all that we really needed. Old Akane is of no practical use to me. Save for one precious thing. Her being your mother. Kasuga-san, you want me to torture you, you say? What better way than this?
Now go! Find the boss and the old woman!
Your deaths will be streamed worldwide. This is our last Ohiyo, Kasuga-san.
We'll see about that. Nobody's dying here tonight, and you and I are far from done. Let's do this! The battle is on! Yeah!
Together, right?
Damn, that was not as good as I wanted it
I
to
can
be.
do this. Be right with you.
It's fine, though.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Simply because I'm high enough level that everything should die. Die in a combo, or at the very least,
Sure, I'll play with you.
they really shouldn't be a threat. Yep, see, I was able to just attack my way through, but it's not gonna be an issue.
Now scram while you still can.
We're still like, I'm still at least an item tier, but then again, I'm in final tier, so at least as far as I know.
Nicely done, Kasuga-san. Oh, but I'm afraid there's no time to rest.
Oh, man, we're gonna be here all day at this rate.
Chitose's right, Kasuga. We should pull back for now.
Damn it! Let's try that building!
Okay. I mean, we need to get in there, and I think Yamai's a badass, and not like badass enough to fight that off, probably.
I think we lost him.
Not quite. I knew you'd run in here eventually.
That's H-Chan again. Where the hell is he?
Are there cameras here or something?
Oh, indeed there are. I'm watching every move you make. Now then, try your best to stay afloat.
They're over here!
Little game of runaround for you, eh, Kasuga-san?
The battle is on! Yeah!
Me too!
And another setup. Come on. Well, that'll work. We grab a weapon, beat him down.
Let's go, let's go.
And this is the area of effect. Oh, didn't really do that much.
Alright, let's do it.
I mean, they're on fire. I'm way faster than them, so it's not a big deal. Sometimes you hope for more.
Hey! I'm even strong.
Copy that.
Okay. Well then. Keep our eyes peeled for any extra loot. And I know which way not to go. So. If we're gonna get, quest markers for this stuff. But again, that's standard. Pure steel, not bad. I was like, you can get by these guys, right? No. Didn't make it. It's fine.
I can do this!
It's you and me!
Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay.
Alright,
We'll be fine now.
Cool.
See? No problem. Even if I don't get the initial takedowns. I am just overpowered right now.
Oh man, what the hell is this?
There you are. I was starting to get bored. But because you've made it this far, Kasuga-san, I have a special present just for you.
Oh, come on. Who'd have thought we'd be doing this song and dance again?
I'm sorry, again? What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Here they come! Get ready!
Alright. Yeah, this is a rehash. Oh, it's a double version boss fight. Okay, I love that flare. That was great. Anyway,
Let's do this, guys! Right on!
let's see if I
Here's
can
what
take this.
true friends are made
Yep, just a one shot him with that.
We were too much for.
Yeah, didn't think they'd survive it. Toughness. Oh, that's good. Okay. So there's a save point. It's gonna make us keep going, but I gotta open it.
Got it.
Suppression helmet. Well, good to know that's approximately the level of gear it wants me to be in. Let's see if there's anything else around here. I love it. They're just like, yeah, you didn't fully wreck that. So what I'm guessing we're gonna do, we're gonna make a path over to the other side. We're good.
Yeah.
Most impressive. Still, I wonder how long you'll last.
Hey, this way! Come on!
Some guys just can't take a hint.
Shit! What the hell do we do now?
Ichiban! Over here! High five!
Hey, good idea, Tommy. So we're gonna fight them with this, right?
Are you nuts? A mob that size, they'll flood us in no time.
You think I don't know that? Just shut up and let me drive, all right?
Wait, you're not... Oh, no, 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 no!
Here we go!
I feel like on the second. You know, it's kind of questionable how that much heavy machinery got up on a second story.
Hang on tight, guys!
So that was a bit ridiculous, but okay.
Hey!
You're going down.
Don't think this was part of the plan. I'm pissed.
Well, we're here to help him, right? Maybe he'll look past it. Yeah, I don't know, right?
Well, it's Ballroom Blitz. I'm gonna skip it. It's a long animation.
You call that shit driving? If I still had my badge, your license would be mine.
Hey, hey, hey! Easy there, driver's ed. I got us in, didn't I?
Dumbass. Whatever, let's make this quick. Kasuga's waiting for us.
Buckle up. Hit this. And, that should do it for that. Man, he's fast. Okay.
Me too!
Don't get caught.
I can do this!
Oh. What? There are more guys involved than I thought. I love that they still kept them holding their weapons for that transition. Like the drop for this. Hey! Next round of the fight.
Yeah, we're fine. Time to take these chumps down.
Time to go all out!
Oh, is it go time?
Back to... How was using the weapon? Or whatever the... I forget what they're called.
One more for you!
That was annoying.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Still, Tomizawa is a great combo with Kazuya. Because it's electric damage. And they both do electric damage. And Tomizawa makes them too electric. It's actually pretty nice. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I need to stop my pawn shop and offload crap.
I'm getting too old for this.
Glad the gang's all here. Let's roll.
So I don't think I'm gonna have to. No, I guess I will. I'll kind of have to reloot the place. I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm not super concerned with items right now.
Cool.
Get set down this fight, you can just smash right through it.
Time to go all out!
Ready as I'll ever be.
Keep going. Hey, that's Icky. Good to see. Doesn't help me too much. I mean, I'm sitting on like 100 plus, almost 200, I think. It might be over 200. And since there's plenty of things that give out keys. Oh, come on, let me activate this thing.
Should I open it?
266, man. I lowballed that. I'm kind of annoyed all this plot stuff that's disabled my play. There was no reason why it did. Yeah. Like, you got a room doll. You can't use your music anymore. Why? It made grinding a little bit. Hopefully that fixes itself, or yeah, whatever. There we go.
Quiet here.
I know what that means. Holy crap, waiting on the next floor. Let's take a quick breather, yeah?
It's fine. I don't need to save.
Welcome, Kasuga-san.
Hey-chan?
Oh, you didn't think you'd outwit me, did you? Really, Kasuga-san, I know you all too well by now. Every simple little thought.
Must be easy squawking up in your perch like that.
This coming from your mice pet.
Say what?
Hey-chan, throw whatever you want at me. I'll just bash my way through. I'm a simple man after all.
You'll lose your edge sooner or later. I can't wait. Anyway, I think we've said enough. Best of luck to you.
I'll bury you!
Okay, you asked for it.
Cool.
Together, right?
do much.
Feel like I can do this.
Yeah, that'll do it. Let's hit the one that's blocking. And we'll let it play out. This will nuke most of it. Yup.
Looks like I'm up.
And he's down.
Feeling good.
I got your back.
And he's done. Really, Tomizar is a really powerful weapon. It's paralyzed, weak to electric, and an electric thing. So it kind of all triple buffs itself. It's really weird.
You're kidding. Poison?
We're not gonna let this stop us.
It's coming from
Son
those
of a
machines.
bitch.
We gotta destroy them.
Screw you! Oh, you always destroying.
Zombie, go.
Go,
go,
go.
Oh! And I took out the poison.
Yes, keep at it, Kazuga-san. You don't know when to quit.
Time to go all out.
Which removed the poison. So. Interesting. Let's see what happens if
Be
I
right
smack it around normally. And some good old wrestling moves. Didn't really do much damage. But hey, it was kind of cool.
Alright.
Paralyzed.
I'm all over it.
Doesn't have enough health to really pose any real threat. Even when I can just do that. What?
On to the next level.
Look at me
How
go.
is Eiji now showing up in the Suji decks? I didn't fight him there.
Lonnie's coming back with us. And Akane-san's staying right here. As for you, Eichana, you'll be seeing me soon. There's lots of things I need to say to you. Hang tight.
Forgive me. I'm nothing but trouble.
Akane-san, were you hurt?
Nah, not a one could make it past me. Fucking ashamed they ever wore my colors.
It might still be dangerous here for a while.
Who you talking to? It's been dangerous here from day one. Besides, I'm pretty sure I got all the backup I need.
I wouldn't mess with you. I screwed up. Lonnie was taken during the attack.
So, what's next?
She's at Nelly Island, if she's anywhere. Akane-san, no one knows where the place is. Is it possible you two?
I'm sorry, I don't. They guard that secret tightly. Even among the devout, it's only the few in the inner circle who are told.
I understand. No use worrying about it then. We'll find her, no matter what it takes. Now, I just need you to get yourself somewhere safe, okay? See you soon. Right. Ready to move?
Chill there, Kasuga.
Huh?
Akane-san, take a few minutes together.
It's just... Lonnie's still out there, and...
You can get back to Lonnie as soon as you do this. Talk to that one now. Talk, while there's still time for talk.
Yeah, it's probably not going to change much at this point. So, that is a good goal.
All this time, we haven't had a chance to speak. There are things I'd like to say.
Me too. Yamai was, right about that.
Sawashiro-san wrote me letters. I actually know quite a bit about you. Shangri-La's manager took you in as a baby. Kamurocho folks looked after you growing up. By middle school, you were a hellion. Fighting must have come naturally to you.
Well, wait a sec. Things back then... I made a lot of mistakes. Hey, if Captain Sawashiro told you all that, does that mean he kept tabs on me as a kid?
Sawashiro-san always had an eye on you, for my sake. But then... you called Masumi-san for help one day. Almost like it was fate.
I don't know if I believe in fate. I'm sure grateful it happened that way, though.
I know what happened to you after all that. They had you take the blame for a murder. 18 years. So much lost time.
Akane-san.
The skin's gone tough. You've been fighting for so long.
No, it's not how you think.
Forgive me. I left you and Masumi-san alone. I was scared and ran away. I'm sorry. With all my heart, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me, Akane-san. There's nothing to be sorry for. Of course, I had tough times now and then. You wouldn't believe what Captain Sawashiro put me through. So yeah, maybe I've had a pretty crazy life, all things considered. Know what, though? Everyone else has to. Akane-san, we all deal with life as it comes. You did, and I still got to meet you. What more could I ask for?
Like you said, I always had people looking out for me. And the boss was the best father in the world. Honestly, I'm so lucky. Look, Akane-san, truth be told, I don't know for sure if you gave birth to me or... you know what I mean? But if it was you, then I've only got one thing to say. You gave me my life. I'm very grateful.
Ichiban. I'm grateful too. Thank you. How strange.
What?
Just now, I saw Masumi-san standing where you are.
Oh, come on. You know that's the best compliment I can imagine, right? Hey, that's right. I remember now. Here, Akane-san. I came here to give you this. Boss's, Masumi Arakawa's remains. I'd like you to have them.
Thank you. Thank you. I've missed you, Masumi-san. Oh.
Well, that was a great point to end that on. Anyway, so now we've got a couple of things to take care of as we switch back, I assume. Because we know Chapter 12 unlocks more stuff for Kiryu. So we'll go. Okay, I'll stop at the pawn shop. Sell crap. You always got more crap to sell. And then we'll go pick up the last item I can need to pick up is Kiryu, which is the idle microphone. I think I know where that is. Oh. For all time. Oh man, are we gonna go find? Yeah, we're gonna be finding Daigo and Majima and
Daigo Dojima, Taiga Saijima, and Goro Majima, huh? Yeah, add Kiryu's-san to the mix and you've got yourself a Yakuza Hall of Fame.
Yeah, maybe in the sense that we're all retired.
So you're going, right? To see him, I mean?
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
Is that a fact? Don't know if you meant this, but, you don't think you're flying solo, do you? Like that'd help. Come on now, Kiryu-san. Someone's gotta watch your ass.
Not exactly how I'd have worded it, but he's right. We're in this together.
Thanks, guys. Gonna be a long trip. Let's make sure we're ready.
Yeah, I gotta finish out the life links, and I'm gonna go grab that thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it wants me to go back to Kamurocho. Love that. Yeah, I can't see my map until I get down here. So, anything interesting pop up here? Huh? Is that another recollection there? Fascinating if true. Great. Okay. Let's go check out that fast, and let's go check it out. Okay. And then we'll head to Camarocho. Yeah, we'll see how far we got. If not, we'll pick this up tomorrow. Tomorrow will definitely be some screw around time with Casca. Finishing out sub stories, doing new sub stories. It'll be a good time. I still need to figure out how I'm going to be taking the Rainbow over Hawaii. I assume this is inside, so let's go inside.
Rest those bones.
Huh? Bartender.
It's good to see you, Suzuki-san. Thanks. All right if I stop in?
No need to ask. You're always welcome here, friend. Sir? Is there something on my face?
No, of course not. I apologize.
Just a little joke I have. After all, there's always something on my face.
Can I ask, have you been in Yokohama a long time?
Well, now, I haven't kept count. Must be over a decade at this point.
Huh. That is quite a while. One more question, sorry. Do you happen to have a favorite food?
Good question. Why do you ask?
Cold noodles. Any chance you're, partial to them?
Guilty as charged. I do fancy a bowl now and again, yes.
It's just... I once knew someone who preferred them as well. He was practically an older brother to me. And you bear such a striking resemblance to him. I couldn't help thinking that, maybe... Forgive me. This isn't your concern.
Nonsense, sir. So long as I'm proprietor, my customers' concerns are my own.
Makes me feel a bit better to hear that.
Suzuki-san, I get the sense you've endured some hardships. Enough time spent behind a bar, you can read most by their face alone.
Then tell me, bartender, what do I have on my face?
You were always strong. So you never learned to ask for help. And too few know when you've been hurt. That's the impression I get, anyway.
I see.
I'm joking again. That's how almost every man starts seeing himself past middle age. Especially the ones with such worn and chiseled faces.
Sounds like that must apply to you, too.
Before I came to own this place, I also lived in a world with no room for weakness. Forget it. It's not important.
Whatever you say.
Let me put it like this. I was raised believing that vulnerability was the enemy of survival. I carried that dogma with me for too long. Is it the same for you, perhaps, Suzuki-san?
Are you saying your outlook's changed since then?
I accept help when offered now, to one degree or another, while trying to give those around me whatever help I can. And I'm content with how things are. Maybe that's what it means to have a real home. And to do more with life than just survive it.
That's an admirable point of view.
You've fought so many battles and loved so many people. Maybe all that's left of you are your scars. How could anyone call this a just world when men like you can't be promised a good, proud ending?
Come on. How do you know you say that to all the guys?
I'm saying it to you. Saying it as someone who's found a happiness here that I worry you never could. Again and again, you've been denied peace and rest. You've been denied something as precious as your name itself. But right now, for this one moment, you have people willing to help you if you ask them to. After all the tragic mistakes, their camaraderie is what proves you're still a noble man.
Hey, is it just me, or are they staring at us right now?
The bartender's never usually so chatty. Wonder what they're saying.
I can't simply tell you to embrace vulnerability, but try depending on them while you can. After all, you're getting up there in years. You're almost too big to be told what to do.
It's uncanny. You're so much like him, bartender. My old Aniki in another life.
May I say, sir, that if the day does come when you're able to take back your name, I'd like to see you then. We'll speak frankly. Neither of us will have anything left to hide. I'll pour you a drink worthy of yourself that day. On the house. Naturally.
For what it's worth, I liked this drink too. I think I should go. Thank you for the conversation, bartender.
The pleasure was mine, friend. Always happy to help.
Appreciate it. So long.
Now you know why it's called Survive. Names are such powerful things.
Oh. Fascinating. I can call the bartender in? Sweet. I did not realize the bartender was from some other game. Like another one of the Yakuza games. So. Anyway. Let me think. Where's the comic? So I need to go up to Theater Square, kick someone's ass around there. And that'll get me the thing I need. But I need to stop by the pawn shop. And we'll see if I get any other notifications. No point in going here. Huh? You want me to stop by Cafe Alps? I don't have much reason to stop by Cafe Alps. I don't need to go over there in you. Well, hang on a second. Just taxi over here, see our memory, and then we'll go to Theater Square and find the thug around there that will give me the item I need. Hopefully. Look at my stuff.
Hey! Pocket circuit racing!
Hmm?
Neat! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! I'll race you to the Pocket Circuit Stadium.
Really? Pocket Circuit Stadium. Kamurocho actually has one again. Ah, Pocket Circuit. Those little radio-controlled race cars. It's a surprisingly deep hobby, competing against others on elaborate racetracks. There was a time I was the fastest Pocket Circuit racer in Kamurocho, taking on all comers. I got to know the kids who frequented the place through racing and modding our cars together. And I even formed a lasting friendship with a pocket circuit fighter that managed our location. Last time I saw him was back in Onomichi. Hope he's doing all right.
Stop being so annoying. Let me play how I want, fighter.
Hmm?
But that customization you put together won't work, Kojiro-kun. Try these tires instead. They'll give you more friction on turns. Come on, use them just once, buddy. For me?
Knock it off. The tires I have are the best. They're purple.
Purple's cool, but the color doesn't make it race better. Don't you want to stay on the track?
No, shut up already. Fighter, you suck.
Let's go find something to do at the park.
Yeah, this is dumb, Yasukun.
Aw, just give it a little more time. It's fun. Not again. Jeez, I can't get these kids to listen. Oh well, better clean up. Whoa! Ooh, sorry about that.
Huh. A golem tiger.
Oh? You recognize it?
I used to race here, actually. Back with the first pocket circuit fighter.
Whoa. So, my name's Muranaka. I'm a new fighter, employed by the Pocket Circuit Company themselves.
I'm... well, as far as pocket circuit goes, I'm Kazuma.
Kazuma-kun, huh? Pleasure to meet you. So if you knew this branch's first fighter, you must go back a while.
I started in the bubble era. Must have been 30 years ago now.
Whoa, that would have been the first boom period. Oh, amazing. I'd have loved to have been there to see it. Is it true? How popular it was back then?
I'd say so. From what I recall, it really swept the country for a time. Then one day, the Kamurocho Stadium was gone. I'm surprised to see it come back now.
Ah, yeah, it did die down for a while, but recently there's been a surge of interest. The market's swelling again. On top of that, we have a new company president. He's a pocket circuit fanatic, apparently. And I'm super into it. He came up with a bunch of innovative new mixed media strategies to get younger school kids back into RC racing.
That sounds effective. So, what made you want to be a pocket circuit fighter?
Everything else aside? The cars. Pocket circuit cars fascinate me. Pocket circuit's popularity was waning by the time I got into it, but I didn't care. I'd spend every afternoon customizing my rig. All of my meager allowance went toward building the best machine I could. I didn't have friends at school, but eventually, I met people through Pocket Circuit. It was like finding my place in the world. It was so much fun in those days.
I get it. That made you want to become a fighter.
Yup. It was the fighter at my local branch who approached me when he saw that I would race alone. He helped bring me together with the other kids. I finally made friends. All thanks to him. That's the person I want to be. Someone who can help cheer kids up when they're going through hard times. That's a true pocket circuit fighter.
I think that's the right idea. You're a good fit.
Except, this job's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. When it comes to pocket circuit tech, nobody knows more than me. And I just want to pass on that knowledge. Teach kids the best customizations. Support their curiosity. But when I try, I can't get through to them. The kids all seem to hate me. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a fighter. Now that I'm 30, it might be time to move back home. Are you laughing at me?
No. It's just that back in my day, the fighter here was in a very similar position. He and I raced together a lot. I have nothing but good memories of him. It's been a long time, but I still consider him a close friend.
You really have that kind of bond?
He was a great spokesperson for the hobby, and good with kids. Still, he had his share of troubles. The company never saw him as more than a disposable part-timer. When he had 30, he had a hard time staying with it.
Wow. What did he do?
He decided to remain a fighter. He loved Pocket Circuit. The kids loved him. In the end, he couldn't turn away from that love.
The kids loved him, huh? Makes me jealous. If I only had a better relationship with them, I wouldn't be so conflicted.
Let me ask, what do you imagine the kids there want from you?
Me? Well, I'm the Pocket Circuit fighter. They want me to teach them the best way to race, don't they?
That's an important part of it. The fighter should be someone you can consult on builds. However, do you really think that's what children are looking for?
Huh?
You told me about the fighter who helped you as a kid, but you didn't mention his technical expertise. Did you decide to become a fighter because he made you a faster car? Did you idolize him because he taught you which tire set takes sharp turns better?
Course not. He meant the world to me because when I had nobody, he rescued me from my loneliness.
I think you understand now. What is it the children want from their fighter? You know the answer, don't you?
Kazuma-kun. You're right. This whole time, I've been mistaken. Pocket Circuit might be a technical hobby, but that's not its heart. It can't be only about winning and losing. First and foremost, it's about having fun with your fellow racers. I can't believe I looked past something so obvious. No wonder the kids hate me.
It's not too late, you know.
Right. I'm gonna find those kids. This time, I won't talk about wheels. I'll talk about feels. Pocket Circuit runs on love.
Good. I'm sure they'll take to that lesson.
Oh, thanks so much, Kazuma-kun. Fighter away!
Yep, probably. Again, I do love that the Gaiden, you had another run-in with the fighter, even though neither knew. Anyway.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure, understood. I'll be there.
So, let's see. You were not doing this before. Okay, 50. Here's the thing. I know that what I'm looking for should be around here.
I'm ready to kick ass.
Yeah? Is it you? Are you the one?
Let's beat him down.
Yeah, this is him.
Here we go.
Hellhive. Are we seriously out of range?
Now then.
I mean, yeah, we are. Fine enough.
Let's do it. You're gonna get stomped.
I won't hold that.
Interesting. We'll drag him down. Which I'm skipping because we're done.
Let's raise hell.
And take him down with a knife.
Good night.
The idol's microphone.
You have a word.
Shit, I threw it away. I threw it into my storage. I'll have to pull it out later. That's fine. Yeah. Well, there's the other sub-story around here. Cool. Anything else I need to... Oh, yeah, there's somewhere out in the park. We got a lot of memory sub-stories to deal with. So that deals with everything I need to deal with. You die.
Tell me what you got.
And by that I mean you get knocked out. Pompadorks. And not addicted. They are kind of dorks. What is this?
I can't breathe.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you alright?
I'm having a fit. I can't breathe.
Got it. Just hold on. Don't move.
No. Stop. Don't call an ambulance. I can't afford it.
This isn't the time for that. You could die.
Even if I survived this, I'd just be as soon dead if those thieving debt collectors come after me.
Damn it. Then what should I do? If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? Should I look for a hospital nearby? I need to pause for a moment and think this through.
Oh, I was just like... Because I was thinking, because don't we have a front wheel for something?
Hey, how you holding? Okay. If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help? But what are the chances of finding a hospital in the heart of Kamurocho? Wait a minute. Aren't we right near? That's right. Emoto Medical Clinic. Home to Kamurocho's best physician. He'll treat this guy for free. It's been ages since we first met. Wouldn't matter if all of society turned its back on you. Doc Emoto doesn't refuse anyone in need. I respect the man. Good to know he's still kicking. Hang in there, all right? I'm gonna get you to a doctor.
Okay, we don't have a carry. Let's just go. That's fine. It's easy.
Doc, sorry to barge in. It's an emergency. Huh? Where's Dr. Emoto?
I'm Dr. Emoto, but if you're looking for my father, he's out currently. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Then you must be.
But didn't you just say there's an emergency? Oh, let's not waste time chatting. What's the situation? Can patient move on his own?
A homeless man collapsed. He's having some sort of attack. He's on the street right now and won't take an ambulance.
Understood. This kind of thing is fairly typical. My apologies, but I'll need your help carrying him in.
Is he all right now?
Yes, he's fine. He's actually one of my father's patients. This tends to happen from time to time. Though, this time around, it was your intervention that ended up saving him.
That's a relief. So how is the old doctor these days?
Well, the years have taken their toll. In fact, that's more noticeable lately. Were you a patient of my father's?
No, not exactly.
Huh? What's going on here? He injured?
He collapsed after having another attack. Seems he ran out of the meds you prescribed. That gentleman over there made me aware of the situation, so we were able to prevent a disaster.
Ah, I see. Thank you. And I'm sure he'd like to personally extend his thanks when he comes to.
No, there's no need for that. I've got to head out soon.
Earlier, it sounded as though you knew my father personally.
Well, I've heard a few things here and there, but it was quite a while ago.
Did you hear good things or bad things?
All good things.
Well, I suppose I should thank my lucky stars.
So, you run this clinic with your daughter now?
Hell no. This is my clinic. She's just a busybody who barges in whenever she feels like it. Taking after me was 100% her idea.
True, I was never asked, but someone has to keep this place running, no matter what my dad says. I've told him he can retire anytime, but he absolutely refuses to settle down.
What's wrong?
No, my apologies. For a second, I mistook you for someone I knew way back when. Come to think of it, I heard he died a few years ago. He was a legend among the Yakuza here in Kamurocho.
You don't say.
Huh. That voice. You even sound just like him. But I guess that's downright impossible. To think, I almost accused a friend of faking his own death all those years ago. Preposterous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got the wrong guy. I'm just passing through.
Right.
But I did haunt Kamurocho often in the past. I've heard a lot about you. In a town that only cares about money and women, there's a doctor who'll help anybody in need. A man of great character.
Well, that's pretty exaggerated. But it's nice to know that I'm a trusted physician.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? You two can just tell me if I'm in the way.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm going on break. You guys, take your time.
It must be reassuring to know you have a reliable successor. She grew up following in your footsteps. One look at her, and you can tell how strong-willed she is.
Isn't that the truth? Once my daughter makes up her mind, it's her way or the highway. But that's the right attitude to have when running a clinic like this. And patients seem to prefer being treated by her, rather than an old grouch like me. These days, all anyone ever seems to ask me is when I'm gonna retire.
That's a shame.
Damn straight. It only gets me even more fired up. At this rate, I'll be a doctor until my dying day. Those ungrateful patients can't get rid of me yet.
It was good to see you, Doc Emoto.
As someone who treats the injured and infirm, I can't exactly ask you to come again soon. But I'm here for you. Even if you're guarding secrets, you can trust me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer.
That was a fun visit.
Times have changed, and even the Tojo clan is long gone. But some things never change. Looks like I'm still no match for you, Doc Emoto.
I mean, wasn't he getting funded by the Tojo clan so he could do all that for free? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. It was nice to check in and see him. That said, isn't there another? Yeah. Okay. So we'll go stop by the puppet park and then we'll go do the thing. But hey, my MP3 player's back.
Yo, sick cart, short stuff. Is this limited edition? Yeah, I want one too.
Hey, give it back, please!
Huh? Don't be such a greedy brat. Well, you want to get hit?
A premium model's wasted on some dumbass kids. I'll make this thing fly.
But I spent my whole allowance on it.
I don't care. Go away before I kill you!
Don't move a muscle, you scum!
Huh? Is that the nerd I think it is?
Nerd? No! Try Pocket Circuit Fighter! And that's Kojiro-kun's car. Hand it over.
Shit! Pocket Jerk-Off Fighter's actually lecturing me. Why don't you crawl back into whatever boomer-ass manga they cribbed your outfit from?
You know we'd put a car like that to better use than some moron toddlers. Don't you want faster races at your rinky-dink stadium?
Are you nuts? As if I'd let anyone who mistreats kids race on my tracks. Pocket Circuit may be competitive, but it's not the fastest who wins the day. It's whoever has the most fun. You two blockheads don't deserve Pocket Circuit.
Fighter.
It's not safe here. Move along, please.
But Fighter.
Don't worry about me. Now go.
Okay.
Now, just you and me. Right. Listen up. You're dealing with the Pocket Circuit Fighter now. Cheap shot! So, that's how it is?
Hey, this nerd's literally as weak as he looks.
Look at you in that oversized chip bag! This fighter can suck my ass!
For real. What kind of virgin devotes his whole life to toy cars? Have your folks seen your dumb cosplay?
Go home! If your family ain't disowned you yet, maybe they can find you a real job, fighter!
Kojiro-kun's car. Hand it over.
Shut the fuck up!
Damn it! My race isn't run yet.
He's actually out cold. Let's teabag him.
Hey.
Huh?
Ah! The hell? Who are you?
Nobody besides a Pocket Circuit fan. You've both made a big mistake just now. Now be quiet and give me the card.
What's up with him? You got some death wish, old man?
Should we find out?
Hell yeah, we should! Let's fuck this guy up!
Let's beat him
Time
down.
to deal with some assholes.
Right.
It's like, wow, they just got taken out as collateral.
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh man. Accessories, because that should be it. So where are they? You can get rid of the value packs.
That should do it. Hmm?
Fighter, please say something.
That you, Kojiro-kun?
Yes, it's me. Are you okay? Fighter.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Are any of you hurt?
All 'cause you protected us. Thanks so much.
Fighter, you're so strong. We never knew.
Huh? What? Me?
Well, look. Those bullies are all knocked out.
Oh. Was that... me?
There's nobody else around. You're the coolest fighter.
I'm really happy you got my car back.
Don't worry about it. It's a fighter's job to keep the racers safe.
Fighter, you did all of this for us. After I said such mean stuff to you. I swear, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I promise, Kojiro-kun. I'm the one who's sorry. You only wanted to have fun customizing your kit. I tried to force my way of doing things onto you, but you never asked me to. I assumed you'd be happier if you won more often, but you were smart enough to know what matters to you. I was a crummy fighter. I forgot the most important thing about Pocket Circuit. Please, forgive me.
Fighter!
Hey, I know how to make it all okay. Let's race together.
Yeah, let's go, let's go! Take us back to the stadium, Fighter!
Ah, yeah, of course. I might need to buy a couple bandages first. Can you two go on ahead?
Sure, we'll wait for you there.
Well done, fighter. You've really earned that title.
Muranaka-kun!
President.
Huh. No way. Of course. Fighter said the new president was a fanatic.
I got a call on my pocket phone that a fighter was in a scuffle and rushed over. Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm just fine, sir. And no harm came to the children.
I see. Well, thank goodness. You did the right thing protecting them, Muranaka-kun.
Any fighter worth their stripes would do the same.
Muranaka-kun, something's different about you. Have you found some new motivation?
Do you think so? Kazuma-kun's to thank then, probably.
Kazuma-kun?
Yes, sir. He's a truly noble man, and a racer since the bubble era. I was beginning to doubt my value as a fighter. To be honest, Kazuma-kun heard me out and gave me advice fit for a sage. He opened my eyes, sir.
How about that? Kazuma-kun. You say he helped you through a personal crisis?
Yes, absolutely. May I ask, it sounds like you might know him, sir?
He happens to be an important old friend.
Oh, I should have realized. Kazuma-kun mentioned knowing the first fighter. He called you a friend, too.
He did he?
If it's all right, sir, I should get back to the stadium. The kids are waiting for me.
And take care of yourself. Oh, Muranaka-kun. If you happen to see Kazuma-kun again, give him a message. I would love another race someday, friend.
You got it, sir. I won't forget. See you again, Mr. President.
You called me your friend, huh? Pocket Circuit sure is special, Kazuma-kun. If I ever see you again, let's laugh together. Let's cry, let's shout. Just like the kids do. Like we used to back then. Let's race, Kazuma-kun.
Oh, I guess not. Why did he have that picture? Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. But, yeah. Great to meet the Pocket Circuit, and I can call him in. He is also... No, he doesn't have a lot of money, but he'll also show up to Dondoko. That's great. I wanted to see that. Anyway. Let's go hit this place. I would be surprised if we run into Komaki again. I mean, that man has to be ancient by now. Then again, you never know. I am not as up to date on it. Fun little physics bug.
The Champion District, huh? Thinking back on it, old man Komaki used to train me here and over in West Park. West Park's been gone ever since Kamurocho Hills went up. But this place hasn't changed a bit. I swear, from kicking you while you were down to unfair matchups, even full-on shotgun blasts, Komaki knew how to dish it out. His methods might have been a little unorthodox, sure, but I also learned a lot from him. He was pretty aged last time we met, too. Hope he's still doing okay.
Yo! The hell you think you're doing here, Gramps?
Yeah, bro, this is our territory. What, you deaf or something, huh?
No, actually, I didn't. And I'm pretty sure no one else did either.
The hell'd you say?
Alright, fine then. It's beatdown time.
Oh boy. You're dead meat, old-timer. Sorry about it.
Now hang on. I'm a nice enough guy. Tell you what, you leave your cash with us, and we'll let you go. Sound fair?
Michan! What a guy!
I don't have time for this.
Hold it! You fucking with us? And after I was all generous and shit?
And shit is a good way to describe it.
Man, shut up! Alright, fine. Guess we'll just kill you then.
I'm ready.
Here we go, Komaki.
Here we go.
Healing up.
I'm on a roll.
You're gonna go.
There we go. Again, nothing should be able to stand up to this party for now.
That mouth of yours is trouble. Better learn to shut it, or the next guy might not be so nice.
We're so sorry!
Well, aren't you a sight? No doubt you fought your share of battles, hmm? Huh? Wait, no. Are you?
Hey, nice to meet you. Forgive me, but have we met?
I see. Live long enough, and you're bound to have a secret or two. Sorry, it seems I was mistaken. Well, you look very similar to an old pupil of mine. But that was long ago, of course.
Is that right?
The name's Sotaro Komaki, master of the Komaki School. I teach martial arts here in town, and have for quite some time. So, you new here? Come out this way on a trip or something?
Oh, no, just here running an errand. I'll be leaving soon.
Ah. Then, while I have you, any interest in becoming my pupil? Fair chance you'll improve your skills 100 times over.
You know, had you asked me when I was younger, I might have taken you up on that. Unfortunately, I've got other things on my plate right now. Sorry.
Sure. Can't argue there. Well then, at least give ear to the ramblings of an old man. For years now, I've taught martial arts to anyone willing, from ambitious youth to aimless drifter. Among them was a strong, kind man with a fist to match even mine. And though he never spoke of them, his scars were selfless ones. Intriguing as he was, I considered him my #1 pupil. He even went on to influence my other students as well. Perhaps it was what you might call charisma. Of all those who came and went, he was the only one who had it. Now then, much to my dismay, my pupils tell me he's already passed away. Nevertheless, I sometimes dream of giving lessons to him once more, just as I had in West Park with all the homeless. Listen, truth is, I don't have much time left. So can I ask you a favor? There's something I'd like to do before I die.
And what's that?
I'd like to round things off. One final fight. A duel for the ages. Who better than my #1 pupil? Oh, forgive me. A man that looks like him, I mean. So how about it? Help an old man out.
38.
I can do that. I may not be your pupil, but I'll give it my all.
Well then, I hope you don't mind if I do the same. In the name of true strength, Sotaro Komaki answers the call!
Okay. I mean, yeah. Kumaki's getting old, man. Because there's other people he's taught. Maybe some of them have gotten good enough to pass on the Komaki style.
Sotaro Komaki shall
Bring it on.
back down.
Oh, good.
Follow my lead.
This is just what I wanted, except for I don't have enough to go Dragon's Resurgence on him.
I won't hold back.
Don't matter, you can't do much.
Follow my lead. I won't hold back.
I'll just have to retreat.
Follow my lead.
Interesting.
No holding back.
I can't
won't
compete
hold
against
back.
him? Okay. I feel like holding off Dragon's Resurgence. I don't need the Golden Hero. I could just
learning more every day.
I've already got plenty of them. But you'd think he'd be a topper, but again, he's getting old.
How's that, old man?
My, you are something.
Really, you don't have much time? You're way tougher than anyone else out here.
It's been a good while since I got to go all out. No other pupil of mine's ever had what it takes. Anyhow, it seems I've nothing left to teach you.
Maybe you're still mistaken, but can I tell you something?
What's that?
A while back, I did in fact do martial arts training, and from someone just like you. Whenever he found someone looking to get stronger, he'd always take them under his wing. This training was unique, to say the least, but his passion was unmatched. He taught me it's not just one's strength, but their will. I'm sure he's still out there holding on to those beliefs, raising others, just like he raised me.
Beliefs, Well, I'm sure he'd be very proud of his former student. He'd see a determination to lay it all out on the line for others, and the kindness needed to protect them. He'd say, you haven't changed a bit. But remember, those things can always be used against you. Careful, you don't let your guard down. Anyhow, with that, I think I've said all I need.
I'll keep it in mind. Anyway, take care, all right? I'm glad we got to meet. Thanks again, old man.
Sure. Farewell, then, stranger. As long as these old bones hold, I'll continue devoting myself to my pupils. Perhaps someday we'll fight again, should our paths cross. Until then, keep on keeping on.
Likewise. Guess the Komaki school's got a lot of students these days. No doubt they're all learning the same lessons I did. I learned a lot from Old Man Komaki, and not just techniques. In fact, I'm still learning from him every day. Keep on keeping on, old man.
Well, that is great. Okay, so let me. It's gonna do that. Okay. I can bring in Komaki. Man, we've got a lot of Kiryu's old buddies. Let me see. Do I see anything else? What can mine eyes see? Nope, no one else. Okay. Let's go do the thing. Do the thing, do the thing. Taxi. Eugene Show. And we're good. I will say, like, again, the Komachi was only 38, was kind of like a, but okay. Again, I'm way over leveled. It's fine. Damn, we've still got one more. We still got the life link. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you got a Popo here? That's interesting. So it will show enemies on the map if they're too close to me. We're not seeing any sort of thing. So, yep. Okay, great. Let's go to survive. Well, let's go to Harbor Light. It's over by survive. I was almost about to mix those two up. Speaking of, do I have a... I should check my task list and see if there's a final, like a walk and talk finale that I do during the day. I think they're both evening, though. Well, let's check that. Evening, night. Okay. So, we'll worry about that when I have control over time, which I won't get for a while. Or I get lucky.
There you are, Kiryu. Got some interesting news on my end. Might take a while. You good on time?
Yeah, I've got time.
I keep saying I was going to a pawn shop, but I haven't got to a pawn shop.
Well, I'll give it to you straight. It's about Akiyama.
Akiyama? I take it you heard something?
I did. Seems he'd made his way out of Japan, right about when the Tojo clan and Omi alliance disbanded. So, that would be about 4 years ago.
And what? That's it?
For now, I've tried finding him through all my contacts, but the man's a slippery one. Now, this is rumor-level intel here, but supposedly, he's been sighted in Singapore a few times. Fitting, too, since they rake in investments from all over. A guy like him would feel right at home.
Well, he's been out of town this long. Any chance he'd even come back?
Every time we met, he'd doubt me like no tomorrow. Kept saying you just had to be alive. He even guessed I was in on it at one point. But after I kept playing it off, I guess he got fed up. I mean, we're the ones who distanced ourselves from Akiyama. The Daidoji had us promise that. No exceptions.
Yeah, I know. Can't exactly fault him for taking off like that. I'm at least glad to know he's doing well.
It was always a risk, mating with him. Man might act like a goof, but he's sharp as a tack. The moment you got close enough to listen in, he'd have sniffed you out. If that happened, you can bet the Daidoji would act real fast.
Right. Guess it's time we call it then. You've done more than enough, Date-san. Taichi, Kazuki, Yuya. You even got in touch with Sayama.
Hang on. I didn't call you out here to close up shop. Rather, how would you feel about taking it a step further?
What do you mean?
Let's be frank. Daidoji doesn't care who you see. At least, I don't think. That's fair to assume, right? I mean, you haven't gotten any complaints, have you?
Guess not.
That means either they haven't noticed what we're doing, or they're letting us get away with it. A or B, I say we go all in and get in touch with who you want to see most. If I had to guess, that'd be Haruka. You declared yourself a dead man, and all but disappeared. That's the promise you made with the Daidoji. If you went and broke that promise, well, I can't imagine it end well for you. But still.
Wait, Date-san.
What's up?
When this place gets so quiet, I don't even hear anyone outside.
So what's the deal? They with the Daidoji?
Nah, never seen him before. Tell you one thing, though. They definitely didn't come here for a drink.
What's wrong? You wanted to fight? Well, here I am. Come on!
Show me what you got.
Right.
It's time. What's the holdup?
Hell high. Giving long. Trying to wrap this up a bit.
You're going to regret this.
You will. Oh, was that the tough one? Because that felt like a tough one. I think it was. Get from the block. Worldly cigar, huh? Oh, for gangsters. Oh. Got too many court tongs.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Well, they were supposed to be kind of tough. They gave Lustrious. Still no match. I've trained way too much.
Who are these guys? Any idea?
They're definitely not any old thugs. In fact, they moved like pros.
Right. Guess they're not done yet. Wait, you're...
The fellas you took down here. They're a group of Liumang boys called the White Masks. They'll work for anyone who pays them. Need some skulls cracked? They're there to please.
Hang on. Just what are you... Akiyama?
Not every day someone holds their own against White Masks, let alone this many. And after seeing you fight, there's no mistaking it. Do me a favor and be up front, eh? Kiryu-san? Still with the cold shoulder routine. All these years, and you can't bend a little?
Wait, so you mean this whole setup was you?
Sure was.
Every time I asked Date-san about you, he'd give me the same crap about you being dead. No doubt he'd keep that up if I hadn't caught you red-handed. Hmm?
But that's just... you can't...
Oh, so you would have been honest with me this time around?
Well, I...
See? There he goes again.
Akiyama, what the hell?
You must really think I'm stupid! Both of you! For all the secrecy, it was pretty obvious. No way in hell you'd die that easily. And sure enough, right when the Tojo and Omi disbanded, I got word that old 6 feet under Kiryu made a surprise visit. I figured for sure things must have cooled down by then. But nope. That was all she wrote. Kazuma Kiryu's glorious return fizzled out like some urban legend. Not even a word my way either. I guess I didn't matter since I'm not part of your little gang.
Then, why are you here today? How'd you know where we were?
I asked a buddy to keep tabs on everything. Trail Date-san and see if maybe anything's changed. Date-san was the key. Surely he'd find a way to get in contact with Kiryu-san. Lo and behold, just the other day, I hear old Date's been frequenting a certain bar out in Ijincho. All I had to do was come back to Japan, play my cards right, and poof. Here I am, and there you are. So, with that out of the way, maybe it's time you explained yourself.
And just what is it you want me to tell you? Why I had to become a ghost?
I'll take anything so long as it's good. You and your pal here are done playing me for a fool.
Hey, maybe give it up, Kiryu. I'd rather not get slugged by Akiyama again.
I ain't apologizing yet, by the way. I'm still ready to kick you across the street.
Hey now, not funny.
Fine, I'll tell you everything. Looks like you finally won, Akiyama.
So that's it then. That's the story. So what, Kiryu-san? You made a pact with this Daidoji faction to protect Haruka-chan and Haruto-kun?
I did. I needed to be dead to the world, and I had to keep silent to make good on my word. Date-san was there when I made that promise. I made him my sole witness. It was my fault he couldn't tell you all this time. You want to blame someone, blame me.
Like I even could after all that. Especially not now that I know you're dying.
Sorry. You know, it doesn't matter who I tell. They always start treating me nice.
Oh, brother. And you just had to lay it on me, huh?
So what you been up to, Akiyama? You snuck away from Kamurocho without so much as a peep.
Well, as you know, I get smitten pretty easily. Before I knew it, I chased some girl way out the country. Thanks to that, however, I got to take it easy. Almost feel guilty now, what with how rough you guys have had it.
Yeah? Well, I heard you left at a good time. Got out just as the Tojo clan disbanded. Right around then, the governor enacted his Kamurocho 3K plan. Anyone operating even an inch outside the law got shut down. Knowing you, that must have thrown a wrench your way. I'm sure the police came knocking, yeah?
Hey, if you knew, you could have at least thrown me a bone, huh? The money I handled mostly comes from gray zones, so I had to spread it across the globe to keep it safe.
Right, and then you ended up in Singapore.
Wait, what? Singapore? Who said anything about that?
Huh? Was that wrong?
Wrong as can be. But it's not like I tell you the truth either way.
Of course not. We had our secrets, and now Akiyama's returning the favor.
You wouldn't be that stingy, would you?
Sure I would. I'm a moneylender, remember?
Let's not forget he still sicked the Liu Mong after us, too. You know, I should file a complaint to Sun Hee. Tell her boys they ought to check their target next time.
Right. Anyway. All in all, I get there wasn't much you could do, given the circumstances. But how long have we known each other? We've taken on countless Yakuza, and been through the ringer. How many times now? If you're wondering whether I was cool with being left out, the answer's no.
Didn't you just say you get it?
Look, point is, you didn't even ask me for help. No, you went off to carry that weight all by yourself. Buddy, that's just plain lame. Anyhow, I won't go blaming you. On the contrary, I'm gonna help you see things through.
Hmm?
This might have started off as some Daidoji deal, Kiryu-san, but I'm gonna guess you're in deep again, huh? Fat chance I'll just sit back and ignore that.
I appreciate it, but if you get involved, I promise to the Daidoji's as good as empty.
Right, the pact you made. And what, you just stick to the shadows the rest of your life? Was there really no other way?
There might have been, but things back then were... let's just say they were pretty dire.
Hey, well, I sure have never lived life as a dead man, far as I'm aware. Still, I can only imagine how lonely you feel. You can't see Haruka-chan or Haruto-kun, can you?
That's the idea.
Hey now, Kiryu. What'd I tell you earlier? The Daidoji might give you a pass, even to see Haruka. Even if it's just a quick glance. It's great you're keeping your promise, but is it worth it? You don't have much time left.
I know. That's why I can't do it.
What?
So what if I do meet with Haruka now? Before long, I'll just be gone from her life again. They'd have to watch me die a second time. Some good that do.
You sure about that?
Hmm?
Meeting today, seeing you again after so long. It's like whatever I had pent up inside just disappeared. For my money, I can't see myself regretting this one bit. You changed my life, Kiryu-san. I don't know where or who I'd be if not for you. You gave me a chance when I was at rock bottom. Of course, you didn't exactly know it then. Right as I'm giving up, I learn about this guy. Some hard-headed lunatic in the same town, who kept fighting no matter what he was up against. You're more than you realize, Kiryu-san. It wasn't just opportunity. It was more than some chance. You gave me the courage to keep on living. You made a difference. And because of that, I did all I could to find you. You're a special person to me, believe it or not. And really, I'll bet Haruka-chan feels it even more.
Come off it, Akiyama. I'm nothing special, and you know it.
You believe that?
If I see her again, if I see Haruka, death might actually become scary. Who knows, maybe I'm just a coward.
I wouldn't go that far, Kiryu.
So the Dragon of Dojima has something he fears after all. Feel a lot better about myself, honestly.
Great. Always something to say. You really are sharp as a tack.
An honor coming from you.
Well, I'd say that settles it then, Kiryu.
Hmm?
Next time we do this, I'm bringing Haruka in. She might even have Haruto with her.
You're not serious.
You think I'd say so otherwise?
Seeing you in a whole new light, Dante-san. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
A new light, huh? Well, anyway, let's toast. Bury the hatchet good and deep.
Now we're talking. Cheers, fellas.
Yeah, for now.
You know, I still like that they're doing all of this stuff to bring so much closure to Kiryu's story. And I can bring in Akiyama as a houndmate. That's great. See, this is what it's just like. Like, there's some where it's just like, that makes no sense. That I can just summon them. And then there's that where it's just like, yeah, we're good. We're all good. Anyway, I'm gonna go hit up pawn shop. Sell crap. Try and then do some. I don't know if I can pull shit out of storage at the at that place. But I do want to see the Haruto. Yeah. That will be worth it.
Hello?
Hey, Kiryu. It's Date. I was hoping you're free. Got some big news for you. But if you want to hear it, you're going to need to travel. That okay?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Great. Perfect timing, too. All right, then. I'm going to have you head over to Serena.
Serena? You want me back in Kamurocho?
Yeah. Akiyama's bringing over a special guest. The very last one I want you to meet. Care to hazard a guess?
You don't mean Haruka, do you?
And Haruto, too. They came all the way from Okinawa. I haven't told them you're still alive or anything, but I'm sure they'd be thrilled to see you. More so than vice versa, I'd say.
Date-san, how long have you been planning this?
Huh?
Was this your plan all along? To bring me back into Haruka's life? No matter how nice that sounds, I'd be breaking my agreement with the Daidoji.
Well, you can worry about them later. Right now, just get a move on to Serena. This might be your last chance to see her. Better to regret having gone than never going at all. Got it? Now I suggest you hurry.
I mean, you've already done so much. You've already done so much for the Daidoji at this point. Who cares? Really? They won't publicly let him, but...
No! Don't look so satisfied about this! You can't leave me, Uncle Cos! You can't give up! Uncle Cos! Uncle Cos!
This might be your last chance to see her. Better to regret having gone than never going at all. Got it? Now I suggest you hurry.
What would I do if I saw Uncle Cos again? Sorry, but what kind of question is that? Do you know something, Akiyama-san? I thought we were here for a get-together with Date-san.
Sorry, that was just a hypothetical. But I've told you before, haven't I? How I don't buy that Kiryu-san's actually dead. So if the man were still around, well, I bet he'd pop up out of nowhere on a day like this. Especially with you and Haruto-kun here in Kamurocho of all places.
Wait, you're saying he's coming? Uncle Cos?
I am. At least, hypothetically. And now we're back to my original question.
If Uncle Cos really did show up, I'd be really happy to see him alive and well. And in the same breath,
I feel like I'd realize how weak we are on our own.
Huh?
It's been years since everyone at Morning Glory and I heard that Uncle Kaz died. Regardless of whether he's alive or in heaven, we always supported each other, so we could meet him with our heads held high. Some of the kids are already all grown up and make enough money to get by on their own. We all admired Uncle Kaz's strength, and when the going got tough, we'd grit our teeth and push through it. So, it wouldn't be right for me to say that I want to see him again, no matter how badly. Because I don't know if I'll ever be ready to face him.
I get it, Haruka-chan.
You've gotten so strong, Haruka. Like mother, like daughter. Isn't that right, Yumi?
And that's... Is that where that ends? Oh, man.
You with the Daidoji?
We've been keeping an eye on you, you know. Hanawa may be dead, but we're certainly not. Had we not pitied you, we never would have loosened the grip on your leash. It seems we've given you the impression you had the freedom to do whatever you wish.
What are you getting at?
Let's talk about your detective friend, Date. There are consequences for breaking an agreement. He fails to comprehend that simple of a concept. I must say, it's gotten out of hand. So could you just keep him in line? Then we'll let bygones be bygones.
What did you do to him?
Follow us if you care to find out.
Date-san. Hey, you okay? What happened?
Because you swore to abandon the name Kazuma Kiryu, the Daidoji faction would pose no threat to you or those around you. Detective Date himself witnessed the exchange. He was very much aware of the consequences.
Hey! Kiryu.
What is it, Date-san?
No hi? Had to go. And then you made Haruka.
If Kiryu-san had met her, you wouldn't have gotten off this easy. Consider yourself lucky. Because right about now, your lungs would be heavy with the water of Tokyo Bay.
Wait. You didn't see her? Why?
She can stand on her own 2 feet now, and that's good enough for me. I don't have the right to interfere with her life. And I never would have known that without your help. I'm in your debt. Words can't describe how much.
Kiryu.
For now, let me start by taking care of them.
Why don't we all just settle down? You're the ones who broke off the agreement. You only have yourselves to blame. We also heard from Date-san. You're running out of time. He begged us to let you go, let you run free at the end of your life. Said you'd only be saying your farewells to a loved one. Hilarious, isn't it? You are no longer Kazuma Kiryu. That man is long gone. That was your side of the agreement. Now I want to hear this from your mouth. Kazuma Kiryu is dead. You swore it once. Now swear it again.
Seems like you'll bend any which way to please the faction. I almost feel sorry for you.
Care to elaborate?
I went to Hawaii for a mission from the Daidoji, one I've yet to complete. Which means you don't have permission to kill me. And the only way you'll stop me is over my dead body.
Hey!
That was your last chance to pull the trigger. But because the faction won't allow it, you hesitated. Now you'll suffer all the pain my friend endured, and then some. That's why I said I almost felt sorry for you.
I'd back off if I were you. Because you just made a terrible mistake. You're finished, Kiryu!
Kiryu is dead. Obviously. Sure, paying attention to your own damn words. Anyway.
Here we go.
What's the hold?
I'm on a roll.
Hey.
It's time.
You're picking up.
I won't.
No.
It's over.
The dragon.
Pretty bold.
Another dragon god amulet. Oh man, that's great. The things I could do with that. I mean, not really much, but nice to have, huh?
Did you really think you'd win?
Interesting.
You still with me, Date-san?
Yeah. Can't go out before the guy who's always ready to die.
Sorry. It's my fault you were dragged into this mess. I should have known this would happen, but I went ahead and tried to see Haruka anyway. If I'd held up my end of the bargain, it wouldn't have come to this. But in the end, you had to pay for it.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm only doing this because I want to.
Stay back. If you kill me, know that you'll never get away with it.
Relax. I'm not gonna kill you. After all, the fault lies with me. Your only mistake was forcing him to pay my dues. If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have cared what happens to me.
Do you think that excuses what you've done?
No. But even if I got on my knees and begged, there's nothing left for me to lose. All I can do now is renew our agreement. I will never try to meet Haruka or any of my friends again, nor try contacting them. And once this business with the Seiryu clan in Palikan is settled, I swear not to get involved with Kasuga and his friends again. Right. That includes Date-san too.
Kiryu! If you ever cross the Daidoji again, Makoto Date will be the first to go. And don't you forget it. That's all we had to say. Man, why'd I get stuck with this shitty job?
No kidding. Talk about bad luck. I'll take you somewhere to get treated, but after that, we're done.
Ugh.
Well, that's a sad end to it. Well, it is what it is, though.
Sheesh. Who'd have thought I'd get roughed up at this age?
Seriously, Maybe next time try not to put yourself in danger, Date-san.
Well, it would have been worth it if you'd got to say goodbye to Haruka.
Don't worry about it. I'm actually feeling pretty good, all things considered. When you're raising kids, there'll be a day you have to set them loose. Haruka and the kids at Morning Glory, they've all grown up strong. There's nothing else I can teach them, and it's better for me to disappear before they figure that out themselves. It's about time I do, for good. After all, I was meant to die back in Hiroshima.
And reminds me.
Hmm?
I got in touch with Haruka and Akiyama earlier. Told them I'd be late because I got in a car accident.
An accident, huh? Well, with those injuries, I guess no other excuse would fly.
Boy, were they surprised. Especially Akiyama. Once he realized you wouldn't make it, that guy's definitely gonna grill me later.
Mind telling him I'm sorry?
Pretty sure he'd rather hear that from you. He's gonna start moping again, you know.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I should get going.
All right. Hey, you said you were feeling pretty good, right? You saying you have no more regrets in life? 'Cause that's not what this whole thing was about. I don't care what the hell you're sick with. You've given up too much of yourself to it. It's like you're not afraid of dying. And giving up before you see where the chips fall? That's not the Kiryu I know. What happened to the Dragon of Dojima? The man who'd keep fighting even if it's a losing battle. What are the odds of you fighting that illness and winning? Gotta be higher than 0.
Yeah, must be.
For the past few days, I've met with a bunch of folks who knew the old you. They all remember you as a fighter. Whenever the going gets tough, your memory helps them push through. I'm sure one day they'll find themselves in front of a steep hill, feet rooted to the ground. But if they heard that Kazuma Kiryu dared to fight death itself, now that'd give them the courage to even move mountains. That's the sort of inspiration you instill in the people around you. And that's not all. You give everyone the strength to press forward. So wouldn't it make sense to keep fighting to the very end?
I'm not as strong as you think I am. You're giving me too much credit here.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I've stuck by you for a damn long time now. If you were some random, ordinary guy, maybe I would have given up and let you waste away. But there's no way I can just give up on you. After all, you're the best friend I've ever had.
Thank you. Everything you just said. Everything you've done for me up till today. Thank you. For all of it. It's true. I could struggle harder, longer. Maybe you'd buy me a little more time. But I'd spend the rest of my life as someone else. Is that really something worth fighting for?
The only way to find out is to live. In this world, you never know what might happen. As long as you don't give up, Kazuma Kiryu can find his way back to us. It all depends on if you will it.
I hope that one day I'll see things your way. I really do.
Guess that's enough of that for now. You still have some unfinished business, don't you?
Huh?
Like helping Ichiban Kasuga. That guy's quite a handful, too.
You're right. Goodbye, Date-san. Stay safe.
Yeah. Goodbye, Kazuma Kiryu. So long, old friend.
That kind of ends on a sad note. Hey, I can call in Daphne. That's great. 2016 Kiryu. You now go to Dondoko Island. What a magical place. Ah, man. Yeah, if Dondoko was just not worth it, like I get way more money for fighting them. Oh, I got more costumes. That's great. That is just great. I want to check my infinite. I'm gonna check my infinite because we finished this whole thing. It's great. What are my memoirs? Can't remember. Can't remember, so I can't do anything in Yokohama. Can't remember. New Serena Alley. So we'll go do that, I guess. I know I said we'd stop, but I'm also in there. I want to keep going. Just this once. No. You know what I mean. Oh, but such a sad way to end that on. So we'll go with the alley. I mean, again, it's like Kiryu's already been exposed. There's nothing that can put that genie back in the bottle. Like, the Daidoji got completely found lacking in their prevention. It's not like they really were even trying to hide Kiryu. You know? Kind of funny that way. Yeah. That. So there was something I gotta make it beat something I need. I guess we need to do the story for the next section. Fine.
Light as a...
Okay, I gotta go up and do that. It's always weird that this changes, where sometimes it's like, hey, do it on the first step, or do it on the second. Guy finance. Oh.
Feels like just yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I see something. Should I open it? Nice.
Revival microphone. That's going in storage. Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay, we're way past where I wanted to stop. That was a lot. That was a lot. So that's what we're gonna call this today. I was hoping I could get back to Kasuga, but we got lifelinks and memories and just so many things to deal with. So we didn't get there. We didn't get there today. And that's fine. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. And then I'll try and get some stuff done. And we'll probably get to Kasuga and we'll do more stuff. So, standard closing things. Hey, tomorrow, more of this. Monday, more of this. Tuesday, we'll finally do more No More Heroes 3. Because, God. Well, this is all theory. You know, things can change. Wednesday, I'm not streaming. Thursday, probably more of this. Maybe I'll find something else. Because we're getting close to the end. We have to be. Friday will be EDF. Saturday and Sunday will be more Yakuza. So that's the plan in general. Okay. If you want to get caught up on this or any other videos we've done in the past, it's all up on the YouTube stream archive at youtube.com/@proto042. It's all up there. Watch it if you want to. Now, that said, hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed streaming it. Have a good one. Bye.